And I'm right back on deal. Still got some boys on the payroll. You niggas still sipping Carol. She with a P in the leg, the condo. We bout to use my Giano. Helping the P out some beaming on narcos. Thinking I should take the Bronco. Oh yeah, gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Count up, don't break, get your folks out the ghetto. You know that who with the motto. Say nigga want to talk out his side of his neck, I just let it be and come and swallow. Told my little brother we pullin' up spanking these niggas that thinkin' we hoes. Do know I'm spanning, don't know what you thinkin', but you help a young nigga grow. You add up the 2 rings on both of my fingers, I feel like 600 or more. Give out so many bells about so many bangers, you asking the real niggas know. I been putting that shit on, showing these boy how to dress, he get fresh and pull up with the hoe. Don't care about no nigga been sending me threats on the west, I get love from the lopes. Make me turn back around and go back to herself for a nigga with internet jokes. But the shit I'm still doing it for Jeff and Lakita, you know it's RP to the Pope. And my heart covered in chrome, then I just not rockin' chrome. Gonna back up early morn, that bitch is pissing me wrong. Half your little spinners been doing it wrong. I never talk on the phone. He a class shit they wanna be known. Man, that we did put him on. And I'm right back on deal. Still got some boys on the payroll. You niggas still sipping Carol. She with a P in the leg, the condo. We bout to use my Giano. Helping the P out some beaming on narcos. Thinking I should take the Bronco.
I told you that nigga was back, bro.
OJ, gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Count up, don't break, get your folks out the ghetto.
Okay, so I'm sweaty as hell. I have like 20 minutes until my yoga class. I think it's like meditation yoga. But I just basically worked out for like a half an hour. I feel like I needed to work out because I'm like really rusty these days. So I'm just kind of relaxing honestly before the next class, which is in like 20 minutes. Also my battery is of course gonna go dead, but y'all forgive me, I look sweaty and musty because I am. And yeah, so this is a difference for me. I haven't been doing yoga at all in like a year, and so I'm kind of getting back to doing stuff, and it feels really awkward to me, but I'm gonna stick it out. I got my water because I was really thirsty, and I got my headphones, and let's get to it. Okay, just rip the band-aid off, crack the seal. Anyway, okay.
Alright, placing the weight there, feel the stretch now on the right hip. And then the left forearm comes to thighs, you reach up and over. Feel the stretch now on the right side. Up and toes again. Feel it. Stretching the bottom of the foot.
I looked over to the left. I think we should let it burn tonight. No, I love it when we swim and fly. Don't stop loving, gotta go supply. Sleep, wake up and repeat. You'll get every little bit. You ain't never seen a drink like this. Hanging at your fingertips. Don't you let a minute slip. Just say you have me. Oh, taste and see. Hope you don't sleep on me. I got good.
Let's just get the elephant out the room. I've literally been missing from YouTube for probably about 2 months, and I really think that part of me needed to reset after school. Y'all know I just finished 3.5 years of schooling for my master's degree in nursing, and I went back to be a nurse practitioner. And so anyway, fast forward, I made it. You know, I passed my test and everything. So after that, I felt like mentally, or I feel like mentally, I just really haven't had a moment to myself. I've always either been making content while in school or doing school itself, you know. And granted, like it is what it is. Life is constant curveballs. So you're gonna have to adapt to things. But I just felt like after I finished school, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. I didn't quite find myself all the way. I was just kind of like thrusted into this new role. So not only did I change my level of care for patients, I'm now at the forefront, which requires a lot of like time, dedication, a lot of learning, like a lot of just energy consumption. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So when I finished school, I didn't feel like I was myself. Like I've literally had imposter syndrome for like the last 4 months, 5 months, almost 5 months now. I feel like I'm just now starting to come to the realization that yes, this is my life now. This is what is required of me. And you know, just sit back, take on the role and have fun. But when I first got into the role, I was really confused. Parts of me was like, did I even make the right choice? I mean, obviously financial wise, I made the right choice, but for my mental health, you know what I'm saying? Did I make the right choice? So I really went through a long period of just trying to figure out who the hell I am again after school. And the first thing that, okay, so basically I took a step back from creativity as a whole, everything. Like I recorded content, but I didn't edit it, I didn't post it. Again, that imposter syndrome, I was just being pulled in so many different directions. Part of me didn't know who the hell I was when I got out. So I finished school in late August. You might as well say September, because I think I graduated August 31st. Was August? No, my last day of class was August 31st. And then after that, I had to study like crazy. I started a new job. I, again, had to go into a new role at this new job, which required a little bit more responsibility, a higher level of responsibility. And then I had to turn around and take the test for the situation, the new job that I have, or my new career, I should say, not the job, my career. So I had to take a test for that. I had to learn a new computer system. I had to basically just adjust. I could go down a list of adjustments that I've had to make in the last 4 to 5 months, but just know that I almost lost myself. I think I was having a hard time believing that this is who I am. You know, society tells us that you either do one or the other. It's not gonna be both, you know, or they tell you, oh, focus on one thing, concentrate on one thing at a time, which I've come to the realization, not the realization, I've come to the acceptance that that's not how humans work. We are literally, again, so multifaceted. We do all kinds of things. So I was almost, when I got out of school, I felt like I was limited. I felt like I was smaller when I got out of school. Like, now I got to do this role and I'm not going to do anything else because I got to put all my efforts and my energy into this. So I wasn't sewing. I for damn sure ain't made no music. People like, where the music at? Where the music at? I still haven't made any music. I didn't post any TikToks. Definitely didn't do no reels. I'm at the point I don't even like Instagram anymore. And then I'm coming into this new role. So I'm like, well, one day I just woke up and I was like having like an overwhelming urge. This is basically like, give me 1 second. This is basically what made everything come to a head. One day I was just sitting and I'm like, where's your creativity? Like, yeah, this is who you are professionally, but honey, who are you outside of that? Are you still the same person? It basically got to a point where I had to like reevaluate my whole everything about myself. And I feel like I owe it to you guys, to all 5 of y'all. I owe it to you guys to explain to y'all exactly what I was going through. But I feel like y'all the fam, you know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I be honest with y'all about what I'm going through? And maybe this can help somebody else who might be going through the same thing. So I literally felt like, again, I was an imposter every way. Like, girl, you're not a real musician. Girl, you're not a real creative. You're not a real YouTuber. You're not a real content creator. You're not a real nurse practitioner. Like, you're not real, because all these different directions you being pulled in, you for damn sure can't put all your effort into any one thing because you got too many directions you being pulled in. But then over time I was thinking like, I can do all of these things. And so I started looking up again what they call us. Like I told y'all some vlogs ago, they call us multi-potentialites. But it's basically like you do a whole bunch of things. You don't do one thing. I'm not gonna say really good. You're not perfect at one thing, but these are the different things that you do. So I just basically had to come to terms with the fact that, you know, I may not be able to give my effort to one specific hobby, one specific activity, one specific part of my career, but I'm going to do the best I can in every single area, because being spread thin is what makes me happy. So I felt like I should tell y'all what's going on. You know, my house is going crazy right now, but I just wanted to have that little chit chat with y'all. Hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. It is like a really weird place that I'm in, but I'm just embracing what's different and just trying to do the best I can to move forward. So run that back, Turbo. Okay, hey y'all, so I've been on work for probably about 3 hours, and y'all know I'm in my sewing bag. Your girl's in her sewing bag. So this is the next thing that I think I'm gonna make, right? Note, first of all, it's denim, which I'm a denim girl. Love a good denim fit. Pants, top, jacket, whatever. But I do like how it has those little like loops. So this will be the first time that I'll be doing those, which is kind of like a challenge for me. Y'all know I love to challenge myself, but I think I'm gonna try to make that today. I really ran into this cheap fabric at a fabric store not too far from my job, and it was cheap because it was the last fabric on the spool. So I'm like, just give me the whole thing. And I think she gave it to me for like $1 or something, because number one, it was damaged, and number two, what she thought it was damaged, and number two, it was like the last fabric on the spool. Honestly, was it damaged? No. You know, it might be like some, I don't know, super glue on the very bottom of the fabric, but I can get that off. That's not a problem. Yeah. So let's just jot down some measurements. Again, like I tell y'all every TikTok, every video, I don't know what makes me think I can do these projects. God makes me think I can do these projects, because nobody ever taught me how to sew. I'm writing. Nobody ever taught me how to sew. I never took a class, never did none of that. And here I am, you know, so yeah. So let's get started with this. I don't know what makes me think I can do these projects. Okay, let's do it. 2.5 inch, 3 inch waistband. Okay, y'all.
Really brutal sauce and kind of remarkable. Instant Lives, number 2 in San Diego, and they found it.
After 2 weeks of testimony, 74-year-old Samuel Little is found guilty of the murders of Carol Alford, Guadalupe Apodaca, and Audrey Nelson.
That's where you can trace the origin back to this whole investigation in St. Little.
Their plan.
Good morning, a pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Oh, good morning, y'all. I'm up early, acting crazy, okay? First of all, I'm kind of on a mission, so I couldn't complete let me go back. Y'all saw I've been cleaning up since about 7 this morning. It's the Virgo in me. I can't. Just that whole like sitting in dirt. In my case, it was mainly disorganization. Shit was just out of place. Just sitting in it, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So, oh shit. So I have parent-teacher conference in 3 minutes. She says to call 5673. So I have parent-teacher conference in 2 minutes now. And today is the day before Valentine's Day. By the time y'all see this vlog, I don't know why I can't talk right now. By the time y'all see this vlog, y'all already know what it is. I don't even need to, you know what I'm saying? We don't even need to talk about that. But today is the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm on a mission, right? Honey, you know, I gotta get honey something. So I'm gonna go get him something. The problem is, he's been hollering about he wants I look terrible, by the way. Don't even worry about it. He's been hollering about he wants a keyboard. He's like, but I don't have nothing to play at home. Like, he has an organ, but he doesn't have a keyboard to practice on. And obviously an organ is stationary. You can't take an organ to places with you, or you can't, you know, like if he wants to go from the basement to the kitchen, he can't do that because the organ is a fucking organ. So I was being nosy. And looking at his phone. Listen, I'm a girl. I'm just a girl, y'all. Okay? I'm just a girl. I was being nosy, looking at his phone, and he was looking for a keyboard. And it was a specific one. And then he showed it to me. He was like, look. He like something like this. Like, we was just talking about it. So I'm like, okay. I saw the location. You know, women eyes. I eyes quick, baby. Like, we can gather some information in 0.2 seconds. So we can gather information quick. All right. So I was able to, when I looked at what he showed me, I was able to get the location, how much it was, what it was. Yeah. So then I go to look for it, and I can't find it. I'm like, I know what I saw in that phone. I know what I saw. I know the location I saw. I know the product I saw. Why can't I find it? What do you mean? Okay, is the train gonna move? I don't understand. I finally found it, so I know how much it is. I can go get it right away. So long story short, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go get this man a keyboard because I'm sad. He always hollering about, man, I need a keyboard, I need a keyboard. So let's do it. What the hell? Honey, I don't know what's going on. Is this a sign? Why can't I get out of my city? What the fuck? Why am I trapped here? Is this the train from down there? I don't understand what's going on. And this ain't even the street. I should just go back. You know what? I'm not doing this. Anyway, y'all, I gotta relieve some stress. I'm finna listen to some music, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all when we get to where this keyboard is, okay?
And I'm right back on deal. Can I don't make it your post out the ghetto? You know that cool with the motto. Say nigga want you passing me wrong. Every little spinner's been doing it wrong. I never talk on the phone. Gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow.
Oh, you switched up? Oh, yeah, I'm going to let you know I switched. Oh, okay. There's one to that one, right? Go on. Slow motion. They're cool. Yeah, just to make sure that Yeah, okay.
Hello again, looking a mess. Okay, nothing's changed. So I'm leaving the pawn shop and I got a keyboard in the back of my car. So here's the thing, on OfferUp is where I saw it, right? And the price said $2.99. I said, okay, I could do that. Cause musical equipment ain't cheap. I don't give a fuck how you put it. It's not cheap. So if you buy anything musical, it's gonna cost you some money, a couple hundred at least. So I'm like, and they get much higher than this, like 2,000, 3,000, ridiculous. So I saw it online for $2.99, right? I'm like, okay, let me go find it. Go to the first pawn shop. They had those signs on the window. What was it? They weren't the ones who had it. They like, I bet you it's the people down the street. Sure enough, they called. It's this place, which is a nicer pawn shop on the inside. So I go in there, and this has been here for years, this pawn shop. So I go in there. The motherfucking keyboard said $350. I said, what? So in the last 30 minutes, y'all hiked it up like that? I was baffled. I didn't know what to say. I was like, so I walked right past that because I was like, surely that ain't what the fuck you was talking about online, because I'm not paying that shit. So I walked past it a couple times. So I hey, excuse me, sir, where's this keyboard at that I'm looking at? He like, oh, it's right here. I'm like, this ain't the price? He like, in so many words, he didn't say it, but he said it without saying it, like, yeah, you know, we hiked the price up. What can you do? I'm like, oh no, baby. So I started acting like I was planning and stuff. It wasn't on. So I'm like, can I get you to plug this up so that I can see if all the keys work and everything is everything? He like, all right. He go get whatever he got to get. The power cord, he come back. I play it, all the keys work. So I'm like, how much I want for this again? He like, $350. So I'm like, okay, I saw it online for $220. Lord forgive me. I said, I saw it online for $220. He was like, let me see the picture you talking about. So I gave him the picture. I'm like, on there say $299. He like, man. I'm like, can y'all do $250? I'm looking a mess, but niggas love you when you looking a mess, okay? I'm like, can y'all do $250? He like, $250 plus tax. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So we kind of met in the middle with that. But it's crazy how they just selectively hike shit up. Like, of course, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so you know, everything is overpriced. I seen some earrings in there for $900. I'm like, y'all must be motherfucking crazy, okay? Now, come on, enough is enough. So yeah, keyboard in the back of the car. I'm about to run to Walmart and get a bow so that that shit is done and over with, okay? It's done. Yeah. And I got a stand and a power cord with it. So I would say I did pretty good. $250 for the keyboard, the stand, and the power cord. Yeah. And it's just something for him to practice on. It's not the world's best, but it's something for him to, you know, peck on. Gas is pumping. You know what I'm noticing? A lot of places don't have the dollar purified waters. All of them have the spring waters, which at this point I guess we're drinking spring water because I needed some fucking water real bad. Okay, so now I need a bow. I picked the card. A lot of them cards was just too simple. It just didn't give. First of all, I'm at Dollar Tree, by the way. And if you know, you know, a couple of vlogs ago, I was looking for a card for something and they ain't had no damn cards. So I'm like, what the hell? Nobody. Walgreens, Walmart, nobody had them. So I ended up finding cards here at Dollar Tree. So this time I'm like, I'm gonna be smart. I'm not going to them different places again. I'm going straight to Dollar Tree. So here's where I am. Well, that's where I am. And I need to find a bow. And then I think that'll be it for me. I'm done. Okay? Simple. Quick. And uncomplicated. I don't know. Should I do red? Or is that too girly? I don't know. I think this one is kind of cool. But I like to find another one that looks like this, because this one look a little bent up. But I don't see another one. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Baby, I'm having a fucking time, okay? Luckily, the car is covered in plastic, because how about it just fell? The wind was blowing so hard, it came out of the bag along with the bow that is now wet, okay? Came out of the damn bag and hit the snow. I don't know, child. I do not know. So we'll just give this time to dry. And then I want to make one stop at the, and I should have went while I was at the pawn shop, but I want to make one stop at the thrift store. I just want to see what kind of gold jewelry they have. Like costume jewelry, not like real gold. Child, my air freshener even fell out the bag. I think I told y'all that. But everything was wrapped in plastic, thank the Lord, except for the bow, which is not a problem. But anyway, so I want to go to the thrift store. And that's going to be pretty much it for me. I know I said this one was the last store, but I lied. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. What? Period.
You scared me, Gabe. I thought it was safe.
Indeed. Yes, this is the correct one. This is the one. Oh, it's a little kit with it too. Fragrances, right?
I know.
Excuse me.
We're great.
Wow. It's two different ones. Rim and what is this one? Ariana Grande Cherry Eclipse. Okay. Babe, this is the exact one that I wanted. This is the one. This is my girl.
You just saw me before.
That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I don't want red. I don't want any red roses. I don't want that. And he listened to me 100%.
Children put icing on Sarah's nose because she was guilty of that remark.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Seriously? No, I was just putting things right.
I've been wanting this perfume. Every time I go, it's sold out. They only had a travel. Why is it so loud?
Snitch at school, but if you don't, then you get busted for something you didn't do.
Really? Okay, well, I'm going to have a conversation.
Every time I go, they have the travel size. They never have the full size. And the one time I got the travel, I was hooked. I was like, oh no, I'm getting the full size. So they haven't. This lighting is horrible. Every time I go, they have the travel size, but they don't have the full size. And I went to Ulta and Sephora. Nothing. Sephora doesn't even sell it, but I was just so thirsty one day. I'm like, okay, why is everybody out of this perfume? Listen, her right there, her right there, her right here. If you want a lasting fragrance and like something clean and something that people ask you about and compliment you on, that's your girl.
So quick question. How do you memorize numbers?
I will wait for you.
give more of a like a polished, more of like a polished sultry look. I didn't want to give the regular black, red, you know, the regular stuff that everybody does. I didn't want to do that. I feel like I did that last year. This one little piece is like, should be there. Yeah, I wanted to give more like sultry. I didn't want to give, you know, basic, not basic, but like typical or traditional, not typical, traditional red and black. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something different. So I'm like, okay, let me go with like, you know, like light colors. I mean, there is a little snow on the ground, but honestly, it's not bad. Nails are press-ons. These are from Walgreens. Yeah, my hands are so dry because I always wash them. I'm gonna put some lotion on them in a minute. But all my rings are from Amazon. I think this one is from Shein. Obviously, my wedding ring. And then this one is from Shein too. So, yeah. Earrings are from Marshalls. Yeah, Marshalls. And yeah, y'all, scent of the day is Ariana Grande. What Honey bought me for Valentine's Day. That's like my absolute favorite perfume right now. I do have on an open toe shoe. I know people can be like, oh, you get an open. Shut up. I got an open toe shoe. My foot is completely covered, honestly, but I just think, I don't know, I just wanted to wear them, and that's where we are. So I'm carrying my Coach Tabby today. I'm carrying my girl. She only comes out for like special occasions because honestly, I'm not that big of a purse girl where I feel like I need to have like a Chanel. Every single bag gotta be Chanel. Every single bag gotta be Dior. Granted, I do want a Dior moving forward, but it's not like a requirement for me. So this was like some money, and I have my monogram tag. Y'all seen that before, so here's honey. For what?
You sound good.
You sounded terrible, actually.
Look, actually. Look, other dudes right here.
Anyway, I guess I'll talk to y'all probably when we get to the restaurant. If not, then when we get to the hotel. You know, because it's not gonna take us that long to get there, honestly. Just don't have to skip the jump, and then I think from there to the hotel is not far. From the restaurant to the hotel. So anyway. Okay, y'all.
Leave the phone, on the mind, the cash in hand, in due time. I think that I could fuck the idea him out of your mind. He said he rap, he ain't signed, that ain't a good sign. Change your mind, good conversation and some rosé wine.
Hey y'all, hopefully y'all don't fall into the sink, but so we are at the room at the Royal Sonesta. So far, I am very pleased. You know, I thought that the parking was gonna be a problem, but it turns out the parking was not a problem. The parking is not that far from here, so we did that. And they upgraded us for free, which sometimes hotels do that. So we get to the upgrade. He like, oh, we upgraded y'all to a suite. I'm like, okay. Girl, get up here. It's a whole motherfucking apartment. I don't know what's with me in these hotel rooms that look like apartments, but it's super nice. I'm gonna give y'all a tour. Obviously this vlog, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a tour though, but y'all not gonna be able to see much outside. I'm gonna wait till a little bit later so y'all can see the outside view. I'm talking Chicago River, I'm talking water, I'm talking Chicago traffic, I'm talking beautiful view, but it's snowing real bad right now, so I'm gonna wait until later. But right now, me and Honey getting ready to go to Hoyt's, which is a little restaurant in this hotel. And I'm finna just throw something else on because I feel like I need to take my clothes off. So I'm finna just throw something on and we're gonna go down there and have some drinks, baby. Right, babe? Right. Okay.
That's gonna let me do the ring, it's gonna do the skin out.
just got my hygiene together and stuff. I'm about to get dressed, but after I get dressed, I'll give you guys a review on the hotel. But overall, I had a good time here. Basically, last night, me and Honey went back down to their bar that's connected to the hotel. Hoyt is the name of it. Food was okay. Food wasn't, I mean, we didn't order anything big. Honey got jerk chicken. He ate all the chicken, but then again, he likes chicken. And then they had mashed potatoes with it. It came with sweet potatoes, but he was like, he wanted mashed because he don't like sweet potatoes. And yeah, he ate pretty much all of that except all the potatoes. Potatoes had, I don't know, like a little weird taste to them. Not a bad taste, but just not something I'm used to tasting in potatoes. I don't know, like allspice or something. I don't know. But it wasn't bad. Like, I had some of the potatoes. It wasn't bad. Then I had the lobster mac and cheese. It was okay. It wasn't like the best lobster mac and cheese I've ever had in my life. So the drink that I had was the Chicago Fire. Nasty. Okay, it wasn't really like a super strong drink. It was strong, but it didn't have any, I don't know, I was looking for something extra. Now that drink I had at Cinco Benitos, that was top tier. I had a I don't know, the mezcal something. Anyway, that was good. And then the drink that I had at Hoyt's was like okay, but I had an extra shot on the side. I was like, listen, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. So it was fine. They actually let me use their charger. The receptionist desk up front, they let me use their charger because my phone was going dead. I'm like, girl, what is with you when not charging your fucking phone up? Also, I don't have a working charger because my kids break literally everything. So yeah, anyway, I'm just getting ready. We're gonna head out of here early because Honey gotta go to work. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute about the hotel when I get my clothes on and stuff, when I get myself together. Okay. First of all, my hair held up nicely in the flexi rides. I don't have any moisturizer for my face though. That's really annoying the shit out of me. But anyway, I'm feeling really cozy, guys. Like, y'all know I've been trying to wear my real hair lately, and I don't know, just been trying to like not gravitate to the wigs and the, which I was never a wig girl anyway, but the tracks and, you know, the braids. I just want to give my hair like a solid break, you know what I'm saying, from that. I just really want to like wear my own hair for a while, and so far it's been about a year and I'm making it, okay. I think the last time I had some braids was actually on Valentine's Day last year. So since then I haven't really been doing anything hair added wise. Anyway, I got bags under my ass, had a long night. Don't question me. But yeah, so we are staying at the Royal Sonesta. The address I want to say is 71 East Wacker. And if you're from Chicago or you know about Chicago, you know that Wacker is like, it's a very busy area, but also a very mysterious area because the way you drive on Wacker is really weird. But if you're from here, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we are on Wacker, so we are looking like facing the Chicago River. Try to give you guys like an aerial view, but I'm gonna give the hotel honestly like a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why I would give it a 9 and not a 10 is because little fixtures, y'all know how I am about stuff like that. Little fixtures in here were a little, like one of the, what do you call those things? The plates that cover the outlets, one was cracked. Couple scratches in the bathroom on like the furniture. And then there was like a piece of like white, long, gray, European hair in the shower. I'm like, it was on the soap. The shower looked clean, you know, because I'm looking. But when I went to pick up the soap, it was under the soap. I'm like, hello. So anyway, shower was great. Shower water did what it needed to do. So when we first got checked in, it was really busy. Like a lot of people was checking in for Valentine's Day, lots. So we was able to get right to an agent, but it was like several couples in the lobby waiting to get checked in. Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay, how's that? Okay. Check-in process was super easy, like no issues. Gave my credit card, gave my ID. That was it. No issues. Turns out the guy who was checking us in had the same exact birthday as me, and he threw me out because he was like verifying my birthday. I'm like, they never verify your birthday when you go to a hotel. What is he talking about? But he was like, your birthday is September 13th. I'm like, yeah. He was like, mine's the exact same day. I'm like, what? So we was, you know, kind of laughing and vibing over that. Then we came right up to our room. They upgraded us to a suite for free. I don't know if that's some sort of Valentine's Day thing they do or what, but they upgraded us to a suite. And or maybe that's like when you stay there the first time, that's how they do. So the suite is huge. I'm gonna give y'all a room tour before we leave. Don't mind the bed. The bed is messed up, obviously, because we were sleeping in it. So we got a suite. We got up here on the 19th floor because we was wanting something high, like the 30th floor or something. He was like, oh no, he was like, I'm telling you, the 19th floor, you still get your views, but I'm gonna upgrade you to a suite. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's Valentine's Day, whatever. So I was happy that he did that, because when we got up here, we was like, oh, this is enough for 4 people. it's enough for 5, 6 people. Like, motherfuckers just turn up, you know, have a little night and pass out, wake up, go back to your regular day tomorrow. Or you get, I wouldn't say a party, I wouldn't say that, but like maybe a small gathering, that would be nice. So yeah, we got in the room, everything was clean. Well, I thought it was laid out. We checked the bed, no issues in that area. The bed is very firm, and now that I think about it and I'm getting older, I think I need a firmer mattress. So once we got checked in, we made all our little phone calls, talked to everybody or whatever. The kids was, when you coming home, when you coming home? I'm like, later, okay? So total panoramic views in this room, which is like the living room, and in the bedroom. You can just, it's just like, I'm gonna show y'all, it's crazy. Like, you looking over like the whole Chicago River, all the hotels. It's just crazy. The view is ridiculous, which is why I got the room here. Honey don't know much about how I like my hotels. He knows that I like them upper, but like, he knows that I'm very particular, so he let me just choose in this area. So once we stayed for a little while, after we got checked in, made our phone calls, and then we went to the restaurant downstairs, Hoyt's. Now, I was researching the restaurant before I even came here. I already knew right off the bat that it wasn't the food that, you know, it wasn't like America's Best, you know what I'm saying? It was, the food was mediocre, and but I heard the drinks were good, so I'm like, okay. So that's why we tried that place. I already told y'all about the jerk chicken he got, the mashed potatoes. I got the lobster mac and cheese. That was the only thing I got, and I ate like a quarter of that because y'all know I can't eat like that. I wish I would have did the gym this morning, but per usual, when I come back, I'll do the gym. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So overall, 9 out of 10. You know, that little hair, that bothered me. But the service was great. The people were very nice. Oh, while we was having our drink, I look like a 60-year-old with the sweater on, but baby, it's cozy for me. But while we was having our drink, we heard this loud bang. So me and Honey both looked at each other like, out of the corner of my eye, I could see some people shuffling around. Girl, do you know a man fell in the lobby? A man. Not no little small man. This man had to be about 6'4". He was probably like 60 years old, and he had on like, he was black, but he had on like cowboy boots. And so, you know, as a nurse, when you see somebody hurt or you see something, you know, going bad, you kind of go over there as a good Samaritan. You go over there and see if everybody's okay. So I went over there like, everybody okay? He like, man, I fell. So people was helping him up off the floor, And he was like, is there a lawyer in the house? Anybody got a lawyer in the house? So that was a mess, child. But that was a big man, and that was that loud bang that I heard. But the bartender was telling me, like, we just got our floors redone in that area by the elevator. And he was like, I don't know if they thought people weren't gonna slip or what, but basically in so many words, they should have did what they needed to do to protect people. You know, I'm glad I didn't have on any slippery shoes. By that time I had changed into my Birkenstocks, because listen, because I ain't got no time to be embarrassed like that. When I say it was a ton of people, y'all remember earlier how I told y'all it was a lot of people in the lobby. Okay, imagine falling with all those people in the lobby. Child, leave me alone, okay? So anywho, we're about to go home. I'm not sad. I feel like we had a good time. Me and him, we had a great time. Great time. No issues whatsoever. Cinco de Benito's was very good. Oh, let's get into that. So Cinco de Benito's is on 18th Street. It's in the Pilsen neighborhood. And if you know, you know, Pilsen is pretty well known for like their food. They have quite a few places there that are like, okay, they are like gyms in Chicago. So I found that place. I was just looking, and y'all know I'm big on food too, so I was looking, trying to see like what I would like. Again, Honey is very simple. He don't really care about a lot of stuff in the area, so he just like whatever you want to do, I don't care. So we went. It's basically a little, like, not a hole in the wall, because it was better than that. It was like a little mom and pop restaurant. I don't know how to put it, but it was like a family restaurant, and it was mostly couples in there. It was all different kind of nationalities in there, and we were like one of maybe 8 couples. They seated us right away. I made reservations because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, listen, ain't got no time to be standing in a line wrapped around a building. It's cold outside. So I made reservations, even though I absolutely did not need to. I just wanted to secure the space. I didn't know that though. So when we got there, we ordered the stuffed jalapenos. So they're jalapenos, but stuffed with, you can get them stuffed with whatever you want to get them stuffed with. Beans, rice, cheese. In our case, we got them stuffed with chicken. Baby, when I say outstanding, baby, outstanding, okay? I was just, they give you 3 or 4, and you just cut into them, and you know, the jalapenos are very soft. They were spicy, but they weren't like burn your mouth spicy. It was like a little kick. So me and Honey really enjoyed them. We both had taco dinners. He had 2 additional tacos, so he had 5 tacos. He had 3 shrimp, 2 chicken, and then I had 3 chicken, but he ate one of my chickens, so really he had 6 tacos. Okay, I ate 2 tacos, the rice and the beans. They give you a little bit of guacamole on there. The guacamole was excellent. And I ate Honey's guacamole because he don't eat avocado. The drink, baby, listen, the drink, I never had nothing like that in my life. It tasted like a barbecued margarita. That's the best way I could put it. Because of the mezcal, the smokiness of the mezcal, and then they added like poblano peppers. It was a pineapple mezcal something. But me and Honey, we gotta go back there. I gotta get that drink again, because I would have ordered 2 of them. Like, I gotta get that, and then I gotta get the stuffed jalapenos again. Everything was good. Everything was good. Service was excellent. The server did a good job at explaining the menu to us, like helping us choose options, which I had the stuffed jalapenos on my mind from the jump. I was like, I hear that you're talking, but let me get this. But he even kind of recommended those. He was like, well, you know, he explained to us what they were, and he just was overall like really attentive. Not very personable, but attentive. So that was that. And it's kind of crazy because they didn't used to have a liquor license, now they do. And the bar is like, it's in an odd place. When y'all go, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. So I give that place a 10 out of 10. The vibes was there. It's not the prettiest restaurant, but the food was good, service was good, and it was like authentic Mexicana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. And they had like a little booth, like a little Valentine's Day booth where they was doing pictures for $20. So anyway, that's it. I think I've talked y'all's ear off per usual. Oh, I didn't show y'all my nails either. They are press on my little fat fingers. I got these from Walgreens, honestly. I just felt like they went with the vibes that I had on yesterday. So I got them from Walgreens. They were like $9 or something. But I think they'll be on for a little while. I tried my best to put them on so they would last. Yeah, so anyway. Let's go home.